swear no matter what happens, we got each other. Look through the eyes of a kid trying to do it big. Think you to a dad and you know that be the Reds. Let's go. W-O, you better recognize T-W-O, you know we on the rise.
Yes, my right nostril is very stuffy.
Does my hair look good?
See, look.
We're good?
Yep. Okay, we're ready.
We're ready? Okay. Yeah, we're ready. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, twinners of all ages, thank you for joining us this afternoon. Another one, Dad Talks. And here I am, the dad, ready to talk with these twins, Brock and Blaze, Twin World Order. Hey guys, what's today's topic about?
Bullying.
Yeah, bullying. This is a topic that I think every parent should have a conversation with their kids. And I think this is something that you guys might be able to gain some knowledge off of, and you know, have the kids watch us. First and foremost, this is something I'm going to decide. I've decided I'm going to do every start of every Dad Talks.
What?
Did you know that dogs can't operate an MRI machine?
Oh, you're going to do a joke every time. Okay.
Did you know that dogs can't operate an MRI machine?
Why?
Because only cats can. So anyways, dad joke of this dad talks. Back to the conversation. Bullies. That is our conversation today on Dad Talks. You know, you guys haven't really had to deal with bullying yet, which is a good thing, because little do people know, you and your sisters have been, there is a fly in here. It's a gigantic fly.
It's bothering me.
It sounds like yeah, you guys could probably hear it on the show. It sounds like a freaking pterodactyl.
It's annoying. I feel slacking.
I said pterodactyl fry. I meant fly. Anyways, you guys haven't really had to deal with it, and that's a good thing, because a lot of kids don't know, a lot of people don't know that you and your sisters have all been trained in different types of combat sports. They've actually had some Japanese combat jiu-jitsu training. They've also been in wrestling since they were 5 years old, and they've also 4 years old, and they've also done some boxing as well. So look out, bullies! These guys ain't playing around. You know, it's been crazy. It's crazy nowadays. Bullying has definitely gotten different since when I was growing up. When I was growing up, you know, bullying, it was a lot different, because you got bullied at school, but then you got a break from the bullying, because you got to go home. And then, you know, the kids that was it. The kids they weren't going to come to your house and bully you.
You're a loser. So now bullying's mainly online.
Yes.
Online
so bullying's gotten way crazier, because now we have social media, and, you know, you can't get away from it.
And you never look on the Xbox chat. Never do that.
You can't get away from it, and it's a scary deal. You know, I don't want to sound like a boomer. That's what these guys say. I don't want to sound like a boomer, but social media is, you know, I think a big part of why teen suicide or younger kid suicide has gotten as bad as it is, because you can't get away from the bullying. You can't get away from the mean people.
Unless you don't own a phone. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you guys, you know, I don't. Some people will throw a fit. Some people will say I'm too strict, but some people will understand it. These kids don't have social media. We choose to not allow them to have social media. You know, for that simple fact. You know, it's just.
I would also never be on it ever.
Yeah, and we want you guys to have an actual life. You know, I was lucky enough to grow up in a time where social media wasn't a thing, and I love it, man. I wish social media would have never been invented. I'm addicted to it now. I'll be the first one to say it, and I wish I would.
Many people have already said that.
And I wish I would have never, you know, social media would have never been a thing. I mean, it's good for certain things. It's good for social. It's good for these guys are freaking out about this dang fly.
I'm not freaking out. It's just annoying.
This super fly that's flying around.
Annoying. It's annoying. It's
but you know, I'm glad that I grew up and social media can be a good thing.
Especially
you know, with
promoting stuff.
Yeah, promoting, networking, doing things that we're doing like now. You know, putting out your podcast. Would you quit? Putting out your podcast, doing what they do, the show, and then also promoting your, an entrepreneurship, like I don't know, online retail, like twinworldorder.com.
Yeah.
Twinworldorder.com, where you can get some of the coolest merch of all time, brought to you by these guys.
True facts.
So, back to our topic. Bullying. Like I said, it's different now. It's definitely not what it was when I was growing up. But you know, one of the things that there's two things that you really need to think about when you're dealing with a bully. Number one, man, the source of where the bullying is coming from.
Them.
Well, it is coming from them, but you also got to think that, you know, people that are hurt people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times they come from a bad environment. They have a lot of situations within themselves that they're trying to deal with, and they try to run from that by being a bully. A lot of times bullying can be because of jealousy. Most of the time bullying is because of jealousy. You know, they're jelly of you.
Jelly.
You know, they're like, man, these guys have a cool
time.
podcast, so they try to bully you, or you know, they like your clothes, they like your shoes, they see you guys pulling up in the car in a nice car, and so they want to bully you, right? It's just jealousy. So most of the time, if they're being mean to you, hey, don't take it personal.
Be like, thanks.
Yeah, enjoy that. If they're being a bully to you, that means that they're just jealous of you, and that's kind of a compliment.
Join me on the
Okay.
Join me on the duck side.
The second thing you want to understand about, you know, when you deal with a bully is you need to realize that because they are jealous or because they are envious of you, and that's why they're bullying, you need to realize that you do not change who you are for a bully or because of a bully. Okay? You know, a lot of times people that get bullied become bullies, unfortunately. And, you know, that's because, you know, they allow that to you know, take over. They allow those bullies to control them. It allows those bullies to get inside of their brain and live rent-free. So, you know, don't let a bully change you. Don't let, you know, sad, negative, bad people change the good in you. You should always be a step ahead and always try to be better in yourself. You know, when you are dealing with a bully, let's go through some of the things that you should do about that.
Beat him up.
Well,
no, don't do that.
We're going to get to that. You know, first and foremost, you should take every proper step that you can take and go through the proper channels first and foremost. Okay?
Don't beat them up as soon as they're bullying.
First, yeah, don't do it.
I don't like your shoes.
Yeah, don't do that. So listen though, go through the proper channels. Start talking to the proper people that you need to talk to. First, go to a teacher. Go to a teacher that you listen. Go to a teacher that you trust, that you can talk to, that you like.
It's like all of our teachers.
Schools have a big problem with bullying, and a lot of it's because nobody talks about it. Okay. So talk to your favorite teacher, the teacher that you trust, teacher that you think will help you out.
Or counselor.
Or counselor. Yeah, counselors are good people to talk to. Principal. Talk to the principal.
Mr. Knight.
Yeah, so talk to the proper people first. Secondly, go to that bully. Pull that bully off to the side and talk to that bully.
Do you need some help? I can give you a counselor.
No, but again, though, understand that there's a source behind that bullying. So remember that and try to have a conversation with that person. Say, hey, man, pull them off to the side. Don't do it in front of a bunch of people. But pull them off to the side and say, hey, man, I don't appreciate the way you're treating me. And I don't think that that's something that we need to have,
What if they are like you do that, they're like, eh.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to get to that, okay? But you're going to talk to them. Tell them, I don't know what's going on with you. I don't know if there's something that's happening inside in your life that maybe you need to talk. Do you want to talk to me about it? But don't let them just tell them, man, you're treating me in a bad way and I'm not going to stand for it and I don't like it. So let's figure this out, or else I'm going to, to the teachers. I'm going to the counselor. I'm going to the principal, because we need to get this under wraps. We need to figure this out, right? So yeah, go talk to them. A lot of times, a lot of times, they like I said, they have something going on in their life, and maybe they just need a friend. Maybe they just need somebody to talk to. Maybe they just need somebody that will actually feel like cares, right? Maybe
they've lost their best friend.
Yeah, or maybe whatever. There's something that's causing them to act out, right? They came what we talked on the last time, falling out of favor with people. So they obviously have fell out of favor with people, right? Mm-hmm. So now they're just acting out. It's an insecurity issue.
What happened? If there is no source, then does that be rude?
It happens. There are some mean-spirited people out in the world, and if that's the case, then you just distance yourself from them, but don't live your life in fear. Again, don't let them change who you are. Talk to people. Go talk to the counselors, to the teachers, to whoever. Principals, yes. Okay. Now, why are you sitting in the shadow or something? Like you're looking good, I'm looking good. This dude is like, what are you doing?
That's what I have to do.
You're over here just like,
I can't see.
Man, step forward a little bit, but God, you was like, look at you. What are you doing?
Boy, I don't have any light.
You look scary.
Yeah.
Look like you're in a dark alley and stuff, man. What are you doing, you weirdo?
I'm selling some non-broken tools.
Anyways, so yeah, go to the source, and understand that there's a difference between bullying and friendly banter.
Friendly banter.
Yeah, jokes.
Yeah, like joke. Yeah, joking around.
Like we just did there, where you're over here and I said, "You weirdo, what are you doing?"
Yeah, like that.
So there's a difference. If it ever gets to the point of where you feel uncomfortable, like it's not a joke to you anymore, say something. Say something.
Feel like
I'm real bad about making what I consider friendly banter and making jokes, and some of my friends have to tell me.
Oi.
Some of my friends have to tell me. Uncle Tim tells me all the time. He said, "Man, hey, you're busting, you're busting my balls, and I don't appreciate it." So that's something that you gotta keep that in mind. That sometimes you can take it too far when you're just joking. So just make sure that your friends know that they can come to you and tell you, "Hey, enough's enough."
Hey.
Okay. And like I said, last resort. Go to the source, talk to them, tell them, "Hey, I don't appreciate this." But the last resort,
bury them.
we just talked about. Whoa, bro.
That's so much.
Whoa, bro.
Maybe you need to stay on the dark side.
Yeah, I think you need to come out of the dark side into the light because you just went crazy. So anyways, the last resort, stand up to him. Last resort, stand up to him. When I was growing up, man, if you had a bully and you could listen to me, and you couldn't get it resolved in the proper channels and this, that, and the other, man. Back when I was growing up, look, if you ain't ready to fight or you can't fight, don't talk crap. Okay, that's my thing. If you can't fight and you ain't ready to scrap, then don't talk crap, right? So stand up to them. Let them know, I'm not gonna be your victim. You ain't gonna bully me. I'm done with it. Whoa.
No, Barry.
You got I'm gonna have to cut you off on your video games or something, boy. You over here shanking them, and you're over here breaking necks and stuff.
I'm gonna break their neck.
Whoa.
I was going around that blowing background.
Whoa.
That's more aggressive.
Let's crank it down a notch or two, man. No, but seriously though, stick with it. Listen.
Okay.
Go to him though and stand up to him. Say, "Hey man, I'm done with this." And if you got to, what if I told you boys, if you're dealing with a bully and they won't stop, and you've already went to all the proper channels, what I say? Yeah, beat them up. And when I say it, when the school calls me and says that I gotta come get you,
ice cream.
Yeah, I mean
ice cream.
I'm sorry, but that's just how it is with me. That's my upbringing. That's how I am. I'm not gonna allow my kids to be bullied. And if they gotta stand up for themselves, they gotta stand up for themselves. And we'll go get ice cream afterwards when the school calls me.
And now, if you are being bullied, don't just straight up don't skip all those other steps and just go.
Yeah, don't do that. And and that's one of the things that when I tell you boys, I'm gonna know. I can tell. I have a parent's intuition, man. I can tell if you just attack somebody for no freaking reason, I'm gonna know. Okay? But I also know. I pay attention to you guys. I pay attention to your manners. I pay attention to the way your happiness levels. I pay attention to your sleep patterns. I pay attention to all that stuff. So I'm gonna know if you are having a bully. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna say, "Hey man, what's wrong with you?" And you're gonna say nothing. And I'm gonna say, "No, I'm serious, man. What's wrong with you? Why have you been coming home and sleeping? Why have you been standoffish with your sisters, or been standoffish with each other, or I'm gonna understand. I'm gonna understand prior to the point where you have to defend yourself. I mean, again, you guys have been trained to be able to defend yourself, and you haven't had to use it, and you don't use it, and you guys are very good kids. You know the discipline when it comes to that type of stuff. So luckily we haven't had to deal with any of the bullying, and plus, like I said, you guys are likable. You have favor with people.
Not anymore.
So anyways, that's kind of our show today. We just wanted to talk a little bit about bullying and what to do and what type of people are bullies. Anybody and everybody can be a bully. It just takes something in their life to throw them off kilter. Kilter. How you say that? Anyways, throw them off track.
Oh.
Right. So anybody can be a bully if they just they can be thrown off track. Something happened in their life and they hurt, like I said, hurt people, and so talk to them.
Give them a shot.
And maybe they just need you. They just need a good person. And I don't know what
Maybe
is going on over here. This guy's he's being a mime or something.
No, look, and the crane, and then you go off track, and then boom, you kaboom. It didn't look like you were doing.
Hey, you look like a mime trying to free yourself from a box, climb up a ladder.
I don't know what you were doing.
So, anyways, man, that's been our show today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you can take something out of this.
Sorry.
I hope that you can take something out of this and
Find something in the path of.
Yeah. So, guys, you ready? Ready to end this?
Sure. What are you doing?
Hey, you ready to
What?
end this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
So, thank you for joining us this afternoon. It has been great. It has been real. It has been fun, but it ain't been real fun. We're out.
Wait, do you have another joke?
No, that's on next show, so you have to tune in. 2 fingers up, and
3.
we.
1, 2, 3.
Bro, it's 2. Good.
3. Actually, technically,
What is
it's technically. No, but technically, there's 3 of us. There's 3 of us. 2, 3. So that means there's look, peace.
2 fingers up, and we out.
W-O, you better recognize T. W-O, you know we on the rise T. W-O, the limit is